They do crosses, nativity, carols, different thing about it. I just want to give you an example so you can understand. If you look at this nativity scenes, this is done by Christian family, but this one is 100% machine made. If you look at the faces and the work and the details, it's a green wood, it's a little bit heavy, okay? And some of the pieces are two pieces glued together. So they cut the branch of the olive wood tree and they start working immediately. Even the top of the nativity are pieces glued together. Every day the family, they can do like 4 or 5 pieces. But if you compare with this one, this is something very special to have for your house. Why? It will never crack. Very good details, very light. All one piece of wood, nothing glued together. And this is done by the artist. His name is Joy Bethlehem. He signed at the bottom of the pieces. Very light. Why? He keep the wood at least 3 to 4 years under the sun, and then he starts carving. Now if you look at the bats, it looks like a cave. The age of the olive wood tree around 800 years old. So we have it in different caves. We have only few, 2 or 3 pieces for this artist. Why? He's very old, he's 87 years old. He works only 2 hours a day. So we don't have a lot of pieces for this artist. I want to explain Hatmos al-Asha Siri. I want to explain also for the Last Supper. This is done by one of the best artists in Bethlehem. His name is Zachariah. We have the best 3 artists in Bethlehem. Munir Tuwaimi, Joy Bethlehem, and Zachariah. They are allowed to sign at the bottom of the pieces. Now this looks like a nativity, but this is the Last Supper. And Jesus, he was sitting the second one. John, Judah, the third one. And the last one, he was sitting Peter. They was all sitting in the floor, so they can pass the food from one to another. This is something very special also. We have it in different sizes, in different details. The last thing I want to explain about the jewelry and the icons. This is the cross of Jerusalem for ladies. Something very special. You can wear it in 2 different ways. This is black diamonds with the white diamonds. And you know, in Israel, they give you the best cutting and the best clarity in diamonds. But what's nice on that cross, you can wear it as a cross of Jerusalem, or you can wear it as a necklace. And when it opens, it represents the wall around the old city of Jerusalem.
Wow.
So 2 ways to use. As a cross of Jerusalem, you go to pray, and if you have something very special to attend, you just pull the chain. You can wear it as a necklace. Now, if you don't like the opening one, we have it also independent for men and women. Okay? Now, all the prices marks in US dollars. Whatever you like to buy from olive wood, and it's heavy, you can carry it back home. We can do shipping. You just put your signature at the bottom of the pieces you like. You take a photo to make sure this is the right items you will receive home, not send you something even cheaper or similar. The same one you have your signature on it, the same one you will receive. The discount, it will be 15% discount. Anything you like to buy, you can pay credit card, dollars, shekels, kind of currency, and anything you buy from Bethlehem, duty tax free, no taxes. Now I just want to let Tony explain a little bit about the icons, because he's professional on icons.
I'm not the good. Just the idea about what is a Russian icon, you guys just understand this. Sometimes you hear about the icons that have miracles, like the one in the Holy Sepulchre Church, Our Lady that closes up their eyes, tea and coffee. These are the icons we're talking about. But what I'm talking about, you see, these are like the real original pieces of Russian old icons, 17th, 18th, 19th century, and some of them beginning of the 20th century. Every one of those icons has been painted by a hermit. Usually the way they used to do it, you don't paint them. What they say is just wait. Usually these hermits will go isolate themselves for 40 days fasting, water and bread. While they're fasting, they're taking the vow of silence. They don't talk, they don't interfere with the outside world, and they start painting or praying. That's why every one of those icons, you're not going to find the same. There's only one, no more. Second, it's all tempera. You know what is tempera? It's not paint, it's eggs. Eggs, white, mixed with the organic colors on canvas down below it, and it lasts a lifetime. Usually when you want to buy an icon, you get an icon like that, you have to continue with a certificate. Where did we get these icons from? In Israel, actually these are Russians. Remember I told you there was a high Russian migration from Russia to Israel? So they were smuggled in by these Russians and they started dealing with them in the black market. Now, to deal with something this holy in the black market, because most probably some of those hermits that painted these icons are already saints today. But they cannot put their names on it because it shouldn't be honored. The honoring should be behind the story of the icon. So those Russians moved in, but at that time, in the 90s and the 80s, the Christians of Bethlehem were in a better situation, so we couldn't see it getting humiliated in the black market, and those families started buying these icons and bringing them to their houses so they can keep them safe. That's holy icons. Unfortunately, after 2000, when they started losing their businesses and lost everything, including their houses, they didn't want to sell it in the black market, so what they did is they put it in places like this over here just to make sure, because who would come in? Only Christians will be coming to a place like this. So that way they will make sure that the icon will go from a Christian house to a church or to another Christian house, so it will be honored, and the person who painted will be still honored after. Every one of this icon have a certificate of authenticity. Usually they're big in things, but you don't choose it. You will not choose it yourself. The icon will choose you. Immediately we will know. Once you look at it, it will call you. It will say, come to me. That's why I put it, I have an addiction of these things. And I have 8 pieces. But to be honest, they are like more than diamonds. Every year, they're disappearing and the prices are going higher and higher. So I started collecting them when they were $800. Nowadays, some of them went up to the same price, but never sold. This will stay in the family generation after generation for the sons. It's a lesson. So you can see a big section of them over here.
Thank you, Father. Father, we need your blessing also for the crosses and for us in here before they start shopping.
In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
Amen.
Please know these crosses. Place all the people who are going to use it. Help them to discover that the cross is our signal of Christmas. And also help us to be witnesses of what we believe. And we pray also for Radio Maria. We are these in the name of Jesus, our Lord. Amen.
Amen.
The Father, the Son, and the Holy
Holy
Spirit.
Spirit, amen.
Amen.